नहमदुहु नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम व अला आलिहि व सहबिहि व बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बना ज़िदना इल्मा आमीन या रब्बल आलमीन। Alhamdulillah, we have completed our SARF family, Salasi Mazid Fihi. We have been doing the Chronicles of SARF. And today, inshallah, we are going to review our families from 2 to 10, the Salasi Mazid Fihi, our basic SARF studies. So, inshallah, after that, we are going to do our family one, which have the smaller families, 6 smaller families, and then we will move on to our advanced sub studies, inshallah. So let's start with the review of Salasi Mazid Fihi, the families 2 to 10, inshallah. As we have covered the major families, which is Mazid Fihi, as you all know that, and I hope you have memorized all the families with their respective derivatives, and I hope you know each of those derivatives and how they work and what they mean and what are their charts, that like Saf Sahir, and Saf Kabir charts. And Alhamdulillah, we have been doing their revisions and the examples from the Quran. And if you haven't done them, please go through the previous sessions and you can still have time to memorize. So you know that how these Saf Sahir and Saf Kabir, now these charts are generated, and from each one of those families, the family 2 to 10, you have to be comfortable with that before we move on, we move forward. And so, if you are not, I urge you to review and review and review and get that stuff in order. And inshallah, it will be easy for you to learn about the smaller families. If you have a solid foundation and solid concepts of all the families from 2 to 10, the Salasi Mazid Fi families. So that's basically uh, about family one with its 6 sub-families. And inshallah, this is also a very important topic, and that is built on what our pre-existing knowledge is. So that's very important to review what you have already learned so far before we move on to the family one. So reviewing is very important. Either it is a study of Nahu or it is a study of Surf. Keep repeating the Surf Sahir and Surf Kabir charts verbally. Try to read them. Try to just learn about the families. Try to learn about the implications, the meanings, what each root letter mean when it is put into different families from family 2 to 10. And we have already done about the implications of those families, that what each root letter can change meaning, how it change meaning if it is put into different families. So Alhamdulillah, today we are only going to review what we have learned so far from family 2 to 10, inshallah. So let's start with Asalasi Mazifi family 2, Bab Tafil. And I hope that you have all memorized this Sahih chart for Bab Tafil. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم الأمر منه علم والنهي عنه لا تعلم اسم ظرف وظرف منه معلم. This is Bab Tafil family 2 Salasi Mazid Fihi. Alhamdulillah. Bab Mafaila family 3 Jahada yujahidu jihadan wa mujahadatan fahuwa mujahidun. Juhida yujahidu jihadan wa mujahadatan fahuwa jahadun. Al-amru minhu jahid wa nahyu anhu la tujahid wa zarfu minhu mujahadun. And you all know that these are the important sigas. These 6 sigas for fail, or they are all fail. These are the nouns, and this is zarf. فعل ماضي فعل مضارع معلوم. These are فعل ماضي معلوم فعل مضارع معلوم. Then we have the مجهول صيغة, the فعل ماضي مجهول فعل مضارع مبني مجهول, and these are the and nahi صيغas. And this is the mazhar that remains the same in both the مجهول and معلوم. and this is ism file and ism maf'ul, and you are well aware of the construction of each family, that how this family has a shadda, family 2 in the middle letter, the ayn kalima. Here we have an extra alif that differentiate this ba mufala from other families. And what are the similarities we learn about family 2, 3, and 4, that the fa'il mudari has a ui sound in fa'il mudari maloom. So let's see Babi Fal family 4. It is Aslama family. You know that it has a Hamza in the beginning. Aslama yuslimu islaman fahuwa muslimun. Uslima yuslamu islaman fahuwa muslimun. Alamrumun aslim. Wannahyu anhu la tuslim wazarf minhu muslimun. So here again, notice the ui sound as I mentioned from 2, 3, and 4. Bab tafil, bab mufala, bab ifal. It has the ui sound in fa'il mudari ma'loom. Alhamdulillah. So here, this is Bab Ifal, Bab Kafil, Bab Mufala, Aslama, Allama, Jahada, and you can notice the ui sound in their Fa'il Mudari Maloom. Alhamdulillah. So let's see what is the similarity or what is the different things about family 5, 6, and 7. Bab Tafa'alu, Bab Tafa'alu, Bab Infa'al. So here, Ta'allama, like family 2, it has Allama in it, but it starts with the Ta with the Fatha. Bab Tafala is Tasala. Here, all the Fathas are here in the family 6. And Bab 7 is Bab Infal. In Qalaba has an in the beginning. And the rest are the root letters. Here we have this extra alif, the ta extra, here the ta extra. And these are the root letters, as you can see here. The allama and the sala and the kalib or kaf, lam, and ba are the root letters. And we know that they are all mostly, we have 99.9% words that have that are three root letters. Salasi Mazid Fihi Bab Tafa'alu family 5 has the extra. It is almost similar to family 2 but has an extra ta with the fatha. Ta'allama yata'allamu ta'alluman fahuwa muta'allimun tu'allima yuta'allamu ta'alluman fahuwa muta'allamun. Al-amru minhu ta'allim والنهي عنه لا تتعلم والظرف منه متعلم. So here again you can see here what is the meaning he learned. While the what is the difference between that, it is implies to oneself, and while allama is he taught, it is like mutaaddi, and it is like teaching to someone else. Allama, he taught, while ta'allama means he learned. So it is quite different in meaning. So you can see it like ain lam and meme, dafa ain and lam kalima, ain lam and meme, when put into different families, how it is, the implications are totally different, how their meaning has changed, how the patterns has changed, and you can see the differences. So this is about Tafa'alu family 5. Let's see Bab Tafa'alu, the family 6, Sarasi Mazid Fihi, the fa'ili madi, mudarin, mazal, sim file, it goes like this. Tasa'ala, yatasa'alu, tasa'ulan, fahu mutasa'ilun. تسوء فعل ماضي مبني للمجهول. OE sound again, we notice that we learn about فعل ماضي مبني للمجهول, that it has the OE sound just like the mudari of family 2, 3, and 4, that it has the OE sound. But here you can notice the فعل mudari doesn't start with an O sound. فعل مضارع مبني مجهول is يتساءل مصدر تساؤلا اسم مفعول فهو متساءل. You can also notice here these ism file that it also starts with a meme, the dhamma. Muallimun, muallamun, here mujahidun, mujahadun. Again, the fathas here, the kasra here in the file, ism file, and the dhamma, the fatha on the ism maf'ul. Then here muslimun, muslamun. Then here you can see here muta'allimun, muta'allamun. One who learns a thing that is being learned. So here mutasa'ilun and mutasa'alun. Family 7, it has no passive noun, the form, and it goes like this. In kalaba yankalibu, it starts with the alif. In kalaba yankalibu inkilaban fahuwa munkalibun. And the al-amru minhu inkalib, والنهي عنه لا تنقلب, and وظرف منه منقلب. So it has no passive form. Here, family above iftal, family aid, and mostly this is like this word is iktaraba is not usually used, but this family has a passive form, but there are some words which are not applicable, but you see mostly the words which uh, do belong to this family, and we have the meaning for fa'il madi mabni majhul and fa'il mudari mabni majhul. So um, you can use this. It has a passive form. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب الأمر منه اقترب والنهي عنه لا تقترب وظرف منه مقترب. You know that if we have the kasra or the fatha, we will need to put a kasra in the beginning when we are adding an alif. If it is not readable, and if we have a u on the second letter, so we are going to put the dhamma on the first letter, the first alif. So Salasi Mazid Fihi, the root letters and family of the words, the similarities between to how to find out family 7 from, or how to differentiate family 7 from family 8, Bab Iftial and Bab Infial. So here you can see the green are the root letters. Bab Infial, you can see it, it's visible that the root letters are consecutive. There is no break in the chain. There is no extra letter between them. And this is the family marker for family 7 in. Here, Bab Iftial, you see an extra ta, and the word starts with an alif. Intazama, intakama, intasara, iftial, iftial family. You know that iktaraba, yaktaribu, iktaraba, intazama, and you can see a noon in the words, but it is not the noon of the family marker. It is babin fi'al where you see the second letter being noon. Here you can see this extra ta is telling it the ta is telling us that it is from the root letters, and there's a break in chain, or you can see an extra ta between the root letters. Like Nazama is the root letter, other three root letters, but you see a ta between them. But here you can see there is no extra letter between them in Bab in Fial. So this is how you're going to differentiate between the family 7 and family 8. Now, family 9, as we have already talked about it, that it is only for colors, and sometimes it can be used for other purposes, but there is no passives for this family. It can be used for defects as well. Inshallah, we are going to learn as well in the advanced. But for now, just remember this family is used for the colors. Ibyadda, it means turning into white. Ibyadda, yabyaddu, ibyidadan. And this is coming from this mother if ilal, ibyidad. فهو مبيض. No passes for this family. فعل أمر will be الأمر منه إبيض إبيضد. And there is فعل نهي and اسم ظرف as well. So here only فعل أمر will be used, and this is I'll put it into this, inshallah. So family 10 now. Salasi Mazid fi Bab Istif'al, family 10. And inshallah, let's see what is this. Istaghfara yastaghfiru. We learn about it. It is can be used into multiple. There are multiple implications for this family, and it is a very expanded family. Inshallah, we are going to learn about it as well. Istaghfara yastaghfiru istighfaran. Fahuwa mustaghfirun. Ustughfira yustaghfaru. As you can see that we have this ta with the dhamma, so we will put استغفر يستغفر استغفارا فهو مستغفر الأمر منه استغفر نهي عنه لا تستغفر وظرف منه مستغفر استغفر استغفر. All right, so we have already done the examples for these families from family 2 to 10 in our previous sessions. Please go through them, and you can see the examples from the Quran. And inshallah, in future, we are also going to just see the examples for all the families in the Musaf, inshallah. So here, the family 8 and 10, you can see they both have the ya and the ta. Here it has a ta extra, but here family 10 has a scene also extra. Iktaraba and istaghfara. So these are the markers for the family to recognize these families. Now let's have a review for the implications of the surf patterns. We have already done it. Just review them. Let's see what Bab Tafil says about the implications, that it is transitive, it is mutaaddi, long term, and repetitive. You can say that you know that we have learned about it. Allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allamun. And you know that allama, it is a process. You can say that it is a process and it takes time. It is long term, it is repetitive, and it is transitive. And we have also seen the examples about it in, in our previous sessions. So, family 2, Bab Tafheel, is it is a process and that takes time. Family 3, Ba Mufala, the implications are transitive, action applied to other, repetitive, shows intensity and domination of one party. It is a struggle against some other party. All right, it is a struggle against some other party. Jahada, yujahidu, as the name says, Jahada, he struggled. Jahada, yujahidu, jihadan wa mujahadatan fahuwa mujahidun. And please keep revising their Surf Kabir and Surf Sagir charts. Bab Ifal, family 4 implications are transitive, immediate, complete. Aslama, it is something immediate. All right. So Aslama Yuslimu Islaman Fahuwa Muslimun. And the implications are it is transitive, mutaaddi, and it is immediate and it is complete. Family 5 is Bab Tafa'alu. It is intransitive, as I mentioned, it does not pushes the effect to someone else. It applies to someone within, and it is something excessive and focused on oneself. It is self-focused, or you can say it is focused on oneself. It is repetitive and it takes time. All right. تعلم يتعلم تعلما فهو متعلم. That is why تعليم تعلما and تعلم, you know that when we are studying and it takes time to study. Family 6, Bab Tafalu. Family 6 implications, teamwork or association between two or more groups. Tasala, he asked, like you can say Ta'awana. It was also a one from Ta'awan. The speakers must know about this word Ta'awan. It is when two parties are cooperating with each other when words belong to this family. All right. So two parties are cooperating with each other when the words belongs to this family. So tasa'ala yatasa'alu tasa'ulan fahuwa mutasa'ilun. It is just like amma yatasa'alun. They have been asking to each other. It is a very beautiful example from Surah Naba. Family 7, that is Baba Infal. Family implications are no passive forms, always transitive and action occurred on own, verbs and action active with passive meanings. So, فعل ماضي مضارع مصدر and the اسم file is انقلب ينقلب انقلابا فهو منقلب. So, words are entirely about the subject, not anybody else. All right? Like he was turned. It is in the meaning of passive, but it doesn't have any passive, and it is entirely about the self and not anybody, and no one is involved. Family 8 is Bab Iftial. Family being implications are action done himself or himself, increased intensity. Iktaraba yaktaribu iktiraban fahu muktaribun. He came really closer, you can say, and it is hyperbolized act, something that is about a great deal of effort when a great deal of effort is involved. All right. So it is a hyperbolized act. So iktaraba yaktaribu iktiraban fahuwa muktaribun. All right, so Salasi Mazid Fihi, family 9. Bab if Ilal, as I mentioned, this family implication is only implied in the colors and the defects. Is Wadda, yes, Waddu turning into black. Yes, Waddu is Vidadan Fahwa Muswaddun. All right, so this is our family 9. Family 10, Bab Istifal, family time implications, asking, wanting, looking for something, and more. So it's three things. It means to ask for something, or to want something, to look for something, to seek something. And we will try to identify these families as we see them occur in the Quran, inshallah, and we will go back to the Hua version and match it. All these families, istaghfara, yastaghfiru, istighfaran, fahu mustaghfirun, this family 10, and all the families, we will try to identify these all families from family 2 to 10 as we see them occur in the Quran, inshallah, and we will go back to, that, how to find it. We'll go back to the Hua versions and match whatever the form is. We are going to convert it into the Hua version and match it with the family's Hua version, and deciphering a word and identifying what family it belongs to. And this is what we aim at. All right. So, what is our aim? We are going to decipher a word, and we will identify what family it belongs to. And this is what we are going to do, inshallah, when we are going to review and revise these families with the Quran. And hopefully, inshallah, we will make tangible progress with Quran, inshallah. So, and I encourage you that if any one of you have not memorized, please memorize all the families from family 2 to 10, these big families, very important families. And good luck to all of those who have memorized and who have not memorized. Please keep memorizing Surf Kabir, Surf Sahih charts for them, as inshallah we will continue with our family 1, and we will also going to see the examples for all these families from family 1 to 10 from Quran. And inshallah we are going to make a good progress. I'll see you inshallah in the next session for with family 1. Barakallahu li walakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.